Made it past Lake Pilsbury, and I'm coming up this road. You can see the lake in the distance, and there's this massive gorge right next to the road, straight down. Really beautiful up here. Onward to Covelo. Just made it to the top of the mountain on the other side of Lake Pilsbury. Amazing, amazing view. The road has definitely gotten rougher. There's a lot of these really rocky patches, not right here so much, but you'll come around the corner and it'll just be this rock dug up all over the place. You really feel alone out here. It's about 7 p.m. and I'm camping out here for the night. I'm at the Bloody Rock Trailhead. This is it here. Middle of nowhere. All I can hear around me is insects buzzing and pretty much lots of insects buzzing. It's beautiful here. I mean, absolutely beautiful. I got the bike down here. It's kind of out of the way. Here's a trailhead up here. Just kind of rode down this little hill. Here's the road. I'm on M6 right now, so I can see this is a little sign-in spot, and then here's the Bloody Rock Trail. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Beautiful place out here. You look off in the distance, it's just gorgeous here. This is the trail, the Bloody Rock Trail. I don't know if that's the Bloody Rock, but I rode down. As it may not look like it, but this is pretty steep. I mean, this is really steep. Now, my bike, head down this hill. You can kind of see it peeking out over here, hidden away just for the night. So there's no signs up there that say I can't camp out. There's even a instructional sign for if you're camping. So I'm gonna follow those instructions and set up camp and just enjoy. Camp is all set up. Got my t-shirt drying off up there. It's a little sweaty. Got my dinner here. Some peaches, some beef jerky, some mandolins. Got my flask there. Brought my tomahawk in case there's bears. I can bang it on my cooking pot and scare them away. If worse comes to worse, actually use it. Camp's all set up. Got my air mattress. Got my chair. Good to go. Gonna sit down and relax. It's been a great day. And watch the sun go down. Just woke up. It's about 8:40 in the morning. I'm gonna break camp here, get some oatmeal, and head on down the road. Looks like it's gonna be another beautiful day. So I'm all packed up. Just made it up the hill. Right here. This is pretty steep. You can see that skid mark right there is where I made it almost up the hill and stopped a little bit to go through this little narrow opening and skidded all the way back down the hill and dropped my shit sideways. So you can see the bag on the left is a little bit more hanging inward. That's because I bent part of the framework that holds those bags. And I bent my clutch lever here. But everything still works. No damage other than those two things. And we're out of here. It's about 10:20. I thought I'd be on the road at 10, but that little unpacking, repacking, dropping, and picking up took about 20 minutes. So here's the Bloody Rock Trail. I guess it tried to get me. This is the road ahead of me, and this is the road behind me. If you look way down there, you can see where I came from. My shaky camera hand. Beautiful country. About 10:30 in the morning. All right. I made it to the crossroads, and I'm now on the road to Covelo, headed west. I think this is Bald Mountain over here in the distance. This is Covelo this way, and then up this road over here is Tar Flat. And I would go up there and check it out, but I'm thirsty. And I don't have very much water left, so I'm heading into Covelo. So I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Come around this corner down here. Beautiful trees, scenery. Yeah. And what do I see over here? A truck. Straight off the road in a ditch. Or off the side. I wouldn't call that a ditch. I don't know how the hell he did that. I'm guessing there's some alcohol involved. I already looked inside to see if there were any people in there, so I guess it didn't happen in the last hour. No plates, so hell, for all I know, it's stolen. Good thing I didn't touch it. Crazy though. Looks like they had a chain down there around the bumper, like they were trying to pull it out but couldn't. This is more than your, hey, get your buddies to help kind of job, I guess. But it looks like a brand new Dodge Ram. There's a Hemi 4x4. Not much tread on those tires considering the kind of terrain we're in. Looking kind of bald actually. But yeah, that's what happens when you fuck around out here in the middle of nowhere. When the only thing to greet you are bears and rattlesnakes and the occasional Forest Service vehicle. Speaking of which, I saw a brown bear this morning crossing the road in front of me. I think it scared both of us. And a rattlesnake was also crossing the road, and I didn't run him over, but he tried to strike at me as I went by. That was pretty scary. Haven't ever had that happen. Big fucker too, jeez. So, there you have it, folks. think it may be time for a swim. So when you're in the middle of nowhere and you come across a sign like this one, be careful. When it says the road's closed, there's probably a reason for it out here. It's a giant sinkhole or something, but there's a little way around. This is the second one of these I've come across. The first one was a giant washout, and there was only like a 2-foot wide piece of pavement on the side and a cliff that it was up next to. So this is the second one. I thought it was video worthy. Quite the drop. Can't really get around that in a car unless you want to go through the mud. So we went through the mud and onward we go. So I came around this corner up this little dirt road here, found all these beautiful little flowers. Couldn't pass them up. It's been a great trip so far. Looks like this area was cut through with a forest fire at some point many years ago. You walk right on over here a little bit. You see way off in the distance, Covelo area that I just came from. Just beyond those trees. Now, beautiful country through here. Looks like there's no little 4x4 road over there. That had a gate across it though. Yeah. You can hear the bees a-buzzing. So I just came bouncing down this hill, and very suddenly the road dropped off in front of me. And I kind of jumped my bike a little bit. Luckily I saw it in time to brace myself. But then I saw this little jewel right over here. This beautiful lake, just tucked away in these mountains. I think it might be Hammerhead Lake or Hammerhorn. I think Hammerhorn Lake. Yeah. You see it's beautiful, covered in lily pads. Onward and upward. Butterflies. Wonderful butterflies. Oh, there he is. Oh, you saw that for a second, but here's the real reason we're video. This tree just so happens to be across my path. But, being the planner that I am, I brought my axe. And the tree is quite rotten, so I think I'll be able to get enough of it broken off that I can get through there and continue on. It is quite the wilderness. Quite the wilderness indeed. One end is done. Whew. Yeah. Time for some water. In getting here, I went around a fence that said road closed. I'm guessing the lack of travel and the downed trees might have been the reason for that. But the road goes through, the road's been good, and I really don't want to take the highway. Well, I'm here in the middle of nowhere, and once again, the weight of my bike is its downfall. There's a spot big enough for me to fit, but I gotta take the boxes off the back and do a little more maneuvering. I almost got it, but it's just so damn heavy with the boxes, and I got a little bloody nose. Picked my nose too hard afterward because it was all dried out from exertion and sweating and every other thing. There's my road. It's about almost 7 p.m. Beautiful, beautiful out here. Oh, well, I'm really hoping that I make it to the roads I'm looking at on my map to make it to, and that there aren't too many trees between here and there because I've come so far. I'm about 50 miles, I think, from Covelo where I fueled. Yeah, 49.3 or whatever. So I may just camp here for the night. Really wanted to make it down to the river, so I think I'll keep trying, but I gotta get past this obstacle. Needed to catch my breath. Well, after all that, this is what my road's turned into. I think it's time to turn around. It's about 7:11 in the evening. Getting dark quick. I'd like to get back to someplace by 8 o'clock so I can make camp. I gotta go back underneath a log I had to scrape under. Guess I'll never get to Hoxie Crossing. That little X right there. God damn it. You can tell I'm out of breath. Because I just went into this for the second time. I did it once going, because I was like, that fallen tree is not going to stop me. Berms of dirt on either side. And then I got down to a big old tree across the road that I was not about to axe through just to find another one in 300 more feet around a corner, because this has been like, I swear, I think they may have downed the trees on this road intentionally just to keep people like me out of here unless they're on foot. Because on foot, I mean, yeah, I'll keep going. But my machine and I cannot. I'm fucking whipped. I've had a long day from Bloody Rock Trailhead to 53 miles north of Covelo, in the middle of nowhere, behind a road closed sign. Don't ask, I don't know. Adventure! Here's the adventure. And now the adventure's gonna go back up the road it came from and find a flat spot to pop a tent. I'm so tired. All right, I made it. There's the gate that says don't go past the gate. I'm back. I'm gonna head out that road that way, back to civilized country, find a good spot to camp. I'd like to camp by some stream that I crossed earlier. There was a bridge, like a real bridge, not like a wooden bridge or something. And hopefully I can get a nice rinse off in that water and feel fresh and clean, because I feel horribly disgusting right now. I am just a sweaty mess. It's been so hot, and I've been tugging on this bike and fighting it through the woods, and yeah, it's about 7:42. Gonna head that way. Out. All right, I made it to Foster Glade Trailhead. Reason I picked this spot instead of continuing on to the little creek or river or whatever it was down the road was, well, there's a picnic table here. The ground is fairly level for my tent. Because it's a nice wide open area, there's a tiny bit of a breeze, which means I don't have to fight mosquitoes off all night like I did last night when I was trying to relax. There's a nice little development of fence, and it looks like there's a pond over here. Always watch where you walk in the grass in the wilderness. You never know where there's a rattlesnake. So, here's the pond. It's kind of cute. Looks like it might fill up through here. But a beautiful little area. Some trees up here. We've got Osterglade Trail. Trail number 11W54. Register here. Anyway, here's the spot. Looks like somebody was traipsing through here. A couple tracks. Last person here was the 21st. Jeez, 2 people. Anyway, I'm gonna get to setting up my camp. Wonder if I can put my hammock up someplace around here. Probably not. I don't really feel up to it. Too tired to hammock. So I figured out where I went wrong. All these little spots, right here is Brown Camp, where I thought I was going to get to camp tonight, and that didn't happen because all those little trails are not passable on my motorcycle. I got almost to Hoxie Crossing right here, and there were just too many logs across the road. So I came back down onto FRM1. I think I'm at this trailhead right here, this FT11W06. Oh, hold on. No, I'm at a different one, I think. Anyway, I'm coming back down this way. I'm gonna grab this FRM21, bring that across and down. Government Flat, Sunnyside. Come on down around Round Valley Road, all the way over here. Go up to Paskenta and north through Lowry. And I'm gonna keep going Vale Gulch. And right here where it says Red Bank, I'm gonna go through Red Bank and get this Red Bank Road. But to see that, you gotta come back over this other page here. So from Red Bank, right over here, Red Bank, I'm gonna come up, go Mission Drive, all through here, up to this road, Pope Drive I think it is. Take that through Cold Fork, and around, up, and then I think I'm gonna take it across this county line here. Nope, because that dead ends. So I'll take it this way. I'll keep going on the red. Wild Mad Road. Wild Mad Road. That seems like a good one. I come up here, and I'll be on 36, but I'm going to go through Wildwood and take that up. There's a natural bridge here. Hopefully I can, if it is a real natural bridge, it'd be cool to see that. Looks like it's on a trail a little bit. Might not get to see it, but I'd like to go that way. Then I'll come down here into Hayfork. And from Hayfork, the rest is history. And I'll get on down this direction. Well, I guess I didn't find an inland route all the way across. The trails didn't work out, but I'm happy with where I have arrived, and I got my peaches, and I had a little vodka, and it's about 9 o'clock at night. Still a little bit of light out. First star of the night right over there, if you can see it. And I got my tent all up. Gonna just kick back and relax, get some sleep here in a minute, finish my peaches, and have a good night. It's about 7:45 in the morning. Just woke up because a helicopter flew over me. Another beautiful day already.
Bright sun shining so bright. Well, I'm gonna break camp here, have some food. Hopefully I'll be on the road by about 9 o'clock. It's almost 8. I'll be on the road by 9. Yeah.
So as I said before, when you see one of those road closed signs in the middle of nowhere, this might be why, right here. The road's pretty much gone. There's this little piece of pavement here, and some dirt that the wide vehicles have been using. But yeah, that is about, what, 20 feet down? It's a pretty good washout. If I ever dropped my bike in a place like that, I'd never get it out. So let's not do that.
Somehow, again, I get flies in between the pads in my helmet. And they buzz around in there, right next to your ear. It's the worst sensation when you're trying to concentrate on the road.
Here's the road, middle of nowhere. Almost to Zenia, I think. Right now I'm at a point where I'm on pavement. It was all gravel, then it all went to pavement, which was nice for a while, and now it's back to gravel, but this is the view from up here. Amazing. Nothing out here but me and the KLR, and a whole lot of animals and birds. Welcome to Kitten Palm. I didn't even know this was a place. This is the most of it in the Kitten Palm store. Kitten Palm? Kitten Palm. Kitten Palm. We've made it. Zenia's a little further up the road, about 5 miles. And I will have made it there too. Gonna grab a soda and keep on going. Just made it to Zenia. This is the Zenia store. There's the post office. Right there. Behind the bush. And mile marker 0 it looks like.